Hello, SSJ Joseph fans. As you can see the video right here, we are happy to mention that we're back home. But in the video, it features something that did happen on the 23rd of Sonic the Hedgehog's anniversary, but it just hasn't been a canon video. As I can continue to mention, that I actually did try to make the videos, but come on those vacation times I was gone. But here's the fact. The fact that due to time constraints, multiple times of priorities, that gets me manipulated, and I have to finish up many stuff. And I couldn't have any time to do for the Sonic one, because I could have got that done and ready, and for you all to see it on the vacation while I was gone. But now we just changed plans with it. Speaking of who, returning back with Sonic feels like we are like a knight or something. Not to say we're superior at all. Just feels good to return. Making the 4th of July video for the first time ever in SSJ Joseph history feels like that it was a big blast the way we made the video. That there were some errors nobody may have noticed. It was also because of the sound. It's like, we actually did try to lower it down, but like Sonic Adventure 2, it just went like, wow, I was like, and you can't hear anything. Returning back home, still, when it's summer, feels like we've been doing awesome surfing around here. And going fast with a blast. That I don't think lasts at all. But speaking of the scenes, yeah, there were many scenes pushed into it that we just made it work. Because we thought, if we could make a 16 minutes video while making multiple short, but yeah, we did make one 2 months ago, but it's not that hard because it's 10 minutes. A better explanation and example be none other than the Eggman's Big Plan one. I had more time, but yesterday our Wi-Fi wasn't working so well, so this one was a big hit. That worked. This one is a few minutes off, but it's still good. There's so many scenes that we worked hard in to make this just perfect for all of your fans, and I can display them on this program I use. Yes, many fans always ask me what programs I use to make all of this, where you see all of this, and it's right here, right in front of you. But yeah, there was many scenes that took a lot of time to do, like for that Mario's looking for Scooble's treats or something. Like when he does all of this, like, and then the boing jumping around. So, and that also adds in about how much we put in the work into the 4th of July video. Many funny points, but trying to go like how classics and when not mentioned about it's not just a ravioli or cake. It's called a knuckleheaded guts, and yeah, that took a lot. We were trying to lower it down, but you see the music here. Every time we place the music right there, like we always have to put the options right here so you can hear the music. Like if we put it like way down here, that'll be like way too low for you to hear that right until muted. And so I put it right here all the time. And good thing we always recheck about putting the voice all the way up, because in order to hear everything about the video, you just want to hear and then the music playing like Sonic Adventure. So that took a bit more work to do. The Sonic Heroes and Sonic Adventure 2 had something in the case. But the Sword of Life, yeah, we thought of that way ago. 2016, when we were in that temporary place. And then we moved, so, but still, the Eggman scenes were much more different in this case. About, try to be funny into just comedy and how crazy it goes. And it just previews everything right there, right in front of you. All the jokes, all the funny, and all the smart ways of being funny. That's what we're trying to accomplish for every single video we do. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Life is good, and sometimes bad. It's on and off. But you still have a good or bad life the way you had it. As you noticed, yesterday we added censored. If you didn't hear it, I'm gonna replay it for you. Didn't get that? If you haven't heard that, I will just unplug this and turn the volume down because it'll be too noisy for this. The way we did that, see? Yeah, you can clearly see here. Yeah, and the reason why we did this, because what if kids wanted to see like the funniness in this video, and we don't want them to hear all that, right? Even if there was a disclaimer on SSJ Joseph, shown right here with being appropriate with watching the content we have. We also intend to make it so you don't feel like you have to wait years until you see it. Even if you don't understand it, it's still fun. You can still get entertained. Beeping this one we thought we forgot about him cursing or something, but no, it's about machine. As for many films, there's always many outtakes, many bloopers, many previews, and that is what happened here, and we did super fast. In some ways, we did not even need to do outtakes because they were always perfect. We always made it right. We always finished the film of every scene we did, and we do it right, but every time. Sometimes we have like a cast or, you know, like those 2 YouTubers you've seen, and that took forever. This one here, it takes like fast ones. That's why I always work alone. Yes, and I, the owner of Super Sonic Joseph, and preview announcement and pre-announcement YouTuber, voiced most of the characters than anybody else in the 3 people in the cast. 2 of them, fuck that, Jamie. Yeah, we might bring the actor back because we had so much stuff to do. But the music choices were the funnest things to do too, along making scenes, because the music we did, it was fun making the music that we had for everybody to watch. Even for the wait, let me skip it all the way there. Robotic cramps, clever. Oh, the chase scene. It was our favorite thing to do. Yeah, when you see that, you know how Sonic used to do that in the games? He runs and then does the spin dash. Actually, that's the rolling, but you seen it in Sonic 1, so it's fun. Scubo was the hard thing to do. Making him fly, like, exactly like that, that was, like, lucky to do, because we could have dropped it, you know? But, yeah, it was way professional to do it. And, oh, yeah, remember those times that we made the videos and they didn't work like this? Blowing into oblivion. That never happened because before we had wrong problems, so now it's working. Power Rangers. Joking. And also, our favorite part to do in the video, it's the part about when we were making Mario doing that Spin Me Around with the 2 soundtracks. Yes, there's one called Spin Me Around and one's called Spin My Head Around, and we used that both because we thought that those 2 are great songs. Why not use it? But yeah, and here, Mario tried to escape, but things closed it, went into the toilet. That's the point of that scene. And my lord, it was funny when we were making it. It was just too funny. And then, if you didn't get what this part was, it was about Mario breaking the toilet seat. It was clever that we did it. It was I don't think I've ever seen any other plush tuber having a stupid idiot breaking a toilet seat, trying to escape. That's our favorite thing that we'd like to do, make things original. And we love adding this one about music to this. Then we were making up the point about him coming back smelling like crap. And oh yes, the censor thing again. Because, you know, family friendly stuff, right? Right? Even if the explanation is right there, just why not, you know? Mickey was the less caring person here. Yeah, he was hated, so why not make him act like he doesn't care about anything? And yeah, everything was funny here. And I think Sonic's the only guy who doesn't curse in this thing. Or the rest of the people, because just like real life, doing the rock and roll stuff with Eggman in the scene or scenario was one of our favorite stuff to do. They're making Eggman play with a rock guitar or guitar rock and roll and all that. So we made some fun stuff out there. Plus, giving him some fun experience with the scenario here. After playing the guitar, then he does this. We actually thought that we could make the goals that looks like mountain hills or something, or rocks. And so, just something fun to do enough. After all, it's supposed to be about fun and entertainment, am I right? I'm going to discuss some scenes that we were trying to show, but because of the stupid Wi-Fi that had it caused, that was a mistake. Start straight in the beginning. Here, there's supposed to be a voice clip from the happy 27th anniversary or birthdays from the YouTuber Sonic the Hedgehog, but because of the Wi-Fi and timing, it wouldn't even work. So we just had to cut it out for time constraints. Even here in the scene, when we get to there, he was supposed to say, "Yeah, science. This is the most favorite day of science and my scientific manipulation," and then he says more when it's down here. It said that this is so awesome, it should be on Sonic Mania Plus. Yeah, actually not there, but after that, But yeah, it was a fun idea to think about Eggman bounce like those things in the side games, and it's fun. Yeah, yeah, it's here. Yes, it's here. If you hear that, that's what it was implying, and we were trying to. And oh, right in this scenario, when this thing fell, that was supposed to be the sound effect of the wily coyote getting crushed by the boulders while attempting to kill the Roadrunner. That in many funny scenarios, but no, we actually did pull it out. That's the sound. We got it, and it was just being a piece of crap. It was just, it was just so short that this software itself cut it out. I don't know why. It's unnecessary, but who says life was fair sometimes? And the reason why you're seeing some of this like quality of this, yeah, okay, that's because of the normal way. But when you see the ways like more sluggish and more glitchy, that's because that's the way this program was made. It was just built around the team. It's like 2012 or something. Yeah, so. I mean, there's no new program like this, but I can assure you this is all just the way we just do videos now, but we might change. And oh, here, I forgot to mention, here, we actually did lower down this sound effect. See, I lowered it almost down to the thing, and it kept in the video, it just kept that same sound. Don't know why. And here, it's supposed to, it's a, or in there is of YouTube. Like that. You got the sound effects, which is too ugly. If you're wondering, if you ever seen Rosie and Rascal 15, it was about like Tails says about Extradado. Here it's just talking about how mad he was about the sewer. It's like saying, let me tell you a story how I fell into crap and then I'm gonna beat you up. And yeah, that's the point. And oh, if you can't see this, then no. Yeah, it's still there. And yeah, everything says for itself. Yeah, but yeah, it was actually clever when we did that. Right, his part, that I was inspired by the Hello Neighbor musical. When the intruder tried to break in the house and threw like the many times. That time he got the door outside and his crowbar fell. Yeah, and it gets brutal and time wasting, so that's why I did this. And oh, Squidward's cringing joke.
Not funny! Do you understand that?
And all of this. And oh yeah, we were proud of this too when we did that Hollywood star signal. As when we put this as a way out, showing that today it's about rock and roll jam. It's about the 4th of July. Of course it's gonna be about that. Which is even epic is for the fact that you get to see the light part of the day, and then when it turns night, bang, it turns instantly night. We just turned off the light. But still, it was actually 7 o'clock when it was still sunny. Then at the sky, it's sunny out there, and here it was still sunny, but apparently it was possible to work with this scheme, or the scene actually. And no, as much we loved Michael Jackson music, so we just placed it right there. And oh, the fireworks, they were so hard to get because the fireworks didn't even happen here. We just had the fireworks edited. I was actually trying to find the fireworks sound effects, but it just didn't turn off. Looking forward to having it in our case. If you're wondering how we do the questions, just put text, arify, and multiple colors and find good questions to ask. That's because we want to have like a question for yourself, even if it's necessary or not. This is technically one of the YouTube royalty music. I just put the Genesis in it. I honestly tried to make a Sega Genesis version of the music shown here. Didn't hear that? I'll replay it. Throughout the entire video, we had so much more to do. Here, while we had problems with the project, here, like I said about the videos here, we were thinking while we been doing the hard scenes, like if we can make a long video, I think we're gonna do this. And yes, by everything, I think we were trying very good for first 4th of July Supersonic Joseph video. Everything here, everything is just right on the time with justice, right on the time for something original, right on the time for something great and glorious. Something great that will make you get thrilled. Something great that will make you go fast in a blast that doesn't last. And much crazy stuff that we added in that will have entertainment for anybody who wants to watch Supersonic Joseph videos. Have an awesome day. Have a great summer. Not just a great summer, have an awesome summer. Supersonic Joseph, signing off.